It's okay. I understand. She's funnier, she's skinnier, she's prettier. Don't worry, I wouldn't choose me either.
I have died every day waiting for you.
Things I wish I knew before coming out, part 1. You thought guys were assholes? Just wait until you and your girlfriend are on your periods at the same time.
So today I have a pretty good story. So this girl texted me, said, I doubt you're gonna answer, but hey, wanna act gay for a bit, LMAO. I just wanna see what my girlfriend would do if you DM her. I said, I'd love to act gay for you. I said, I'll DM her. She said, bet. Just because I have been straight my whole life and am straight still, I didn't know, like, if there, I don't know, gay people are more kinkier. I don't know these things. So I just asked, can you give me a quick LGBT recap on how to flirt? And then she helped me, so I slid in the DMs. I was like, hey girl, you're so cute, we should talk more. Question mark. What? I'm trying to shoot my shot. Do you have Snap? I have a girlfriend. Bye. I said she doesn't have to know. She says she knows everything. I'm good. So that was a fun experience for me, and I'm glad both of these girls are doing great with each other. But yeah, it was kind of fun. But yeah, just want to let y'all know.
Put a finger down if when you were in high school you had no friends and so you spent all your time on your Taylor Swift fan page on Tumblr, and then a week before AP exams her team sends you a message saying that you won tickets to the opening night of her stadium tour in Arizona, so you have to convince your dad to let you skip AP exams, fly halfway across the country with a stranger from the internet and tickets you weren't sure were real, but then they turned out to be real, and halfway through the show someone taps you on the shoulder and says that Taylor wants to meet you, and so after the show you go backstage and there's pizza and cookies and an open bar. So you finally meet Taylor and you give her a big hug. She takes a step back and tells you she loves your crop top, and you say, I'm James, it's so good to meet you, and she goes, oh, I know, you came from New Hampshire, I stalked your Tumblr. Then you meet her again a few weeks later and she recognizes you and goes, how are you? And then a few weeks after that, your friend that you went to the concert with meets her, but you can't go back because you've already met her twice. So when your friend meets her, she says that she came with you, and Taylor goes, I know, James, tell him I said hi.
Here we go. Not gonna mess this up. Not gonna mess this up. Here we go. Ready? Hi.
You're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to turn to. This all and nothing way of loving, go be sleeping without you.
What's a soulmate?
It's, well, it's like a best friend, but more. It's the one person in the world who knows you better than anyone else.
And neo-Nazi ideologies.
Also, I find it ironic that people claim to be patriots when they fly that flag. The Confederates stabbed the Union in the back. They shot first, they murdered 500,000 American soldiers, and they argued that it was because of states' rights. I ask, states' rights to do what? What were we considering getting rid of at the time? Not guns, we were trying to raise taxes, it was slavery. We were trying to stop the expansion of slavery to the West. The Southern aristocracy panicked and left the Union. They said, we are not Americans, we are from the South, so we're starting our own country. And then they proceeded to launch numerous terrorist attacks against the Union, shooting at Fort Sumter, murdering 200 people in Lawrence, Kansas.
Hey. No homo.
Why?
Hey. No homo.
But we're boyfriends. What are you doing?
No homo.
We're boyfriends.
No homo.
Boyfriends!
All of the kings had their queens on the throne. We would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own.
So it happened. My hair grew out and faded a lot, and no surprise, I hate it again. So I decided to go crazy and give myself a haircut that I'm severely underqualified to do, a more severe version of a mullet, as you would say. And as you can see, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm just letting myself wing it, honestly. And I tried at this point to kind of shorten it up around the top so it would be more of an extreme mullet, but I really hated how it was going, so I decided to give myself a lot of layers, and I honestly looked like Billy Ray Cyrus at this point, but I did not give up. I bleached part of my hair, and then I dyed the other part a blue-black, and then some of the blue-black bled into the blonde, but you know what? Toner saves everything, so this is how it turned out. And honestly, I gotta give it to myself. I really am CEO of Trust the Process because I honestly did not think this was gonna turn out well at all. But I ended up really loving it and I'm really happy with it. So yay!
I walk in like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP. I never pay for my drinks. My entourage behind me. There's a reason why girls love girls love boys. If he don't love you anymore, just walk your fine ass out the door. I do my hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably.
Can someone explain to me how Caitlyn Bennett is homophobic? Like, she obviously loved one gay man enough to marry him, so it's like, why can't she just love all of them?
Why do they need a whole month? They can get married now, so we're all equal. I mean, I totally support you, but can you not kiss in front of me? I mean, I'm friends with a gay guy, so I can go to Pride. Who's your boyfriend? I just don't think people should be able to change their gender. Oh, so you're bi? So there's a chance. Who turned you gay? Why are you in the boys section? You're a girl. I would never let my son wear a dress. I'm just gonna become a lesbian. I'm so tired of men. I'm all for gay rights, but when it comes to sex education in schools, that's between a man and a woman. I don't think I should have to ask what somebody's pronouns are. You're so attention-seeking. Homophobia still exists in 2020, and the largest group affected are trans and queer Black individuals.
Hey babe, will you put this in your pants for me?
Jensen?
In my pants? Yeah, will you put this in your pants for me?
Why they bother asking? It's not like you have a choice. There are no choices. Shit just keeps happening and all you can do is react.
Hey babe. Yeah? Do you think I could quit my job and just become a social media influencer? It depends. Depends on what? Are you gonna start making better content?
Ladies, let your hair down. Let your hair down. We's about to get out. Oh my God. This girl straight and this girl not.
Hey guys, so I was just hopping and skipping along protesting for Black Lives Matter, equality and all of that, and someone says, well, if we don't like it here, then why don't we just go? Completely ignoring the fact that we were forced and brought here anyway. And you know what? I might take you up on that offer, honey. But before we go, we're just gonna take everything that we made with us because that's completely fair since you said that we don't need us and all of that. I would like the stove. Your food can stay uncooked, unheated, and unbaked. I would also like the elevator. Your malls, I guess you're gonna have to start taking the stairs. Your cell phones, your car phones. You don't need distractions in the car anyway. And speaking of cars, we're also gonna be taking traffic lights because we made those as well. But don't worry, you can get someone out there to direct. And don't eat potato chips because we're taking those too. And when you get sad and you miss us and you feel bad for being racist and heartless, don't indulge in ice cream because we'll be taking that as well. But anyway, have a good day. I love you. Bye.
Pubes. All of us have them, but not all of us know what to do with them. So I'm gonna tell you my take on what I do with mine. Personal preference here, but I get sugared. I prefer sugaring over waxing because it pulls out the actual hair follicle. So what to expect when you get your first Brazilian? I know it's terrifying because somebody that you don't know who's not your partner is actually gonna be looking at your vagina, and you are probably realizing now that you're a grown woman. But in reality, they see 1 million vaginas a day. Not actually, but probably around like 30 to 40 clients a day. Take a breath and relax because you're not special. First thing that you're gonna do is wipe down your area. They're usually gonna give you personal hygiene cloths so you can clean yourself up. You put the towel on and they enter the room. And then after they enter the room, that's where the magic starts to happen. And they cut the bushes down. And then you leave feeling so fresh and so clean, just like 2013. Just kidding. But you know, that was the year I graduated with a clean pussy, so it's fine.
All of the things I do. I like the view.
You do?
Yes.
You're my best view.
Me.
I was a girl in the village doing alright. Then I became a mama overnight.
All of the things I do.
Roderick, can you explain what you're doing in this photo?
That's not me.
That's not you?
Nope.
Never use a messy recipe. The cake will end up crazy. If you do the cooking by the book, then you'll have a...
Break it down, bitch. Let me see you back it up. Drop that ass down, load it, pick that motherfucker up. Break it down, bitch.
Yo, can I come into the out now?
No, you cannot come into the out now.
But I can. You are just having to take away the piece of wood.
All of the things I do. I like the view.
You do?
Yes.
You're my best view.
Me.
Never use a messy recipe. The cake will end up crazy. If you do the cooking by the book, then you'll have a...
Break it down, bitch. Let me see you back it up. Drop that ass down, load it, pick that motherfucker up. Break it down.
That was so cool! Hey, Dad, did you see that? Did you see me? Did you see what I did?
You so totally rock, Squirt. So give me some fin. Noggin. Dude.
Why don't you say this like we would have in a beat?
Nice to know ya, let's do it again. How we did it on a Wednesday.
Could you be the one to call when I lose control?
I need your love.
I think I got myself in trouble.
I know I've got a big ego.
This the remix. If all of the kings had their queens on the throne, we would pop champagne and raise our toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own.
I think I was supposed to be gay. I think like in heaven they built like 3/4 of a gay person and then they forgot to flip the final switch and they just sent me out and it was like, you marked that one gay, right? And it was like, oh no, was I supposed to? And they were like, oh man, well this will be a very interesting person.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human.
We are young, we run green, we got tea, nice and clean. See our friends, see the sights, feel alright. Are you coming to the tree? The strong of a man is taking running free. Strange things that happen here, the stranger.
Excuse me, her name is Margo. Not Margo or Mango. Yeah, someone said Wells Fargo.
They call me Tiago. I don't know who's Margo.
I didn't vibe with my birth name, so I got a legal name change. It was expensive. And only after I changed it did I realize I'm very trans, and now I'm stuck with a legal name I don't use.
Siri, search how to sell feet pics.
I am a non-binary, bisexual, switch. I have never made a decision in my entire life, and I am not gonna start now.
Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed.
Flirting while being perceived as male is a struggle because I still flirt like a lesbian, which means I stare longingly from the corner I occupy, hoping that somehow she gets the vibe, but to everyone in the room, I just look like a straight white man who respects the boundaries of women. What's my type in women, you ask? Well, I love it when women look like they can kill me because that gives me hope that maybe they will.